The reason I decided to come to Emory was because I really liked the campus and I thought the academics were very great at the school. What motivates me to go to college and come to Emory is that I want to have a better life. I want to make my parents proud, and like they started with nothing and have a lot now, and that's what I kind of want to do too.
College that you're going to.
When my dad was 19 years old, he moved over here to America to start a life of his own, away from his family and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I think that helped make him become a person who I really respect a lot. And I wanted to have a similar experience. So me coming from New York City, I decided just to go like 900 miles away from home to try and create an experience of my own where I could like become my own person.
Has your motivation for, what is your motivation for staying in school? Like, even when it gets difficult.
I feel most important when I'm teaching other people. And then for me, I feel like I have an obligation to continue teaching myself so I can continue being a good resource for people. And I think that's the most important reason why I stay in college and I'm motivated to keep going.
Has that motivation changed throughout your academic career from as you were a kid to now? Or has it stayed relatively constant?
I mean, I'm definitely tutoring a lot more people now than I was back then when I was like 6 years old.
But like if you like converse with someone, like help them with something, like was that still important to you when you were younger? Or
Yeah, when I was a kid, I love tutoring other people also. Like now it feels very real when I'm getting personally connected with someone else in their studies and their ambitions and their dreams, a lot more than when we were like kids. Before, when we were kids, it's kind of just like getting the grade, making the teacher happy. But now it's like I'm actually being a part of someone's success in life, and that's really cool.
Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
The true story is that I didn't get into any of my top choices, and Emory was the next best option. It was also very far away, and Emory is also one of the schools that grants full financial need.
Okay.
So those are basically my top 3 reasons for coming to Emory. Yeah.
Also, while at college, how have you stayed motivated to continue your studies?
I guess just because academics have always been a big part of my identity. So basically getting good grades and like being motivated to do well in school is and has always been it's like just like not like a tradition, but like more of something that I've always done. And so my motivation is just basically to avoid failure, because having that kind of failure is something that I've never experienced, and I'm kind of like experiencing that a little bit this semester, which is really difficult for me. But I think that's my main driving force, is to avoid that shame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview.
So, I came here to Emory because looking at my other options, I was either going to be going to an absolutely massive school of about 60,000 people, or a minuscule school in the middle of nowhere with about 2,000 people. There seemed to be a happy medium and have a big city right next to it, and that was perfect for me. I've stayed at Emory because I've managed to find things I really enjoy here. I'm involved in the newspaper and in the music department, and it's been very exciting for me to feel part of a community and be engaged and produce things, have a community. And finally, I would say I'm planning to continue all the way through just because it's what you do. There's nothing else you can really do other than drop out, but then at that point you've put in the time, why not continue? You have any other questions?
I'm Jae-Hoon Cho, and I'm a junior at Emory University. I'm studying music and biology. The question I was asked was how I thought I've changed over my course at Emory and what motivated me. After thinking about that for a while, I came to the conclusion that I didn't change all that much since coming here. My personality was the same, and my interests in biology and music were existent since like high school. So What Emory did provide me with, I think, is that it allowed me to broaden my interest in biology because I was able to take all of these different courses and specific subjects within biology, such as comparative vertebrate anatomy, organismal, and evolutionary biology. And I think that sort of shaped how or what I thought I wanted to do in my future. So prior to coming here, I thought I was destined for medical school, and I think I was pushed in that direction to some degree. But I think now I sort of realize that my interest in biology is what I kind of want to do in the future. And I think that's sort of what also motivated me in terms of my studies.
What motivates me to do well in school? That was a question. Sure. What motivates me to do well in school is the ability to do whatever after. I think I've noticed some of my peers who are older than me have a lot more options in life, like whether it be jobs or whether it be just anything in life. Like you have a lot of credibility if you do well in school. You can, just looking back in the high school, I feel like I could have worked much harder, and that's kind of what keeps me going is the fact that I can just give my best and never have to look back and regret it. And that's really what keeps me going, and just like the intellectual curiosity as well. I mean, sure, it's very easy to watch Netflix and chill out with friends at times, but like the opportunity cost is so high in college because these are years that we can just grow and do whatever. And I mean, it's important to take a rest and chill at the same time, but it's also really important to make the best out of your time because you never get these years back. You get to be in school like literally 4 years of your life. So just thinking about that keeps me going, at least. And yeah.
So I guess what motivates me to be successful in classes is the fact that I really want to get a stable job and a job that I'm happy in. I also really want to be able to help take care of my parents afterwards. So I guess having a stable job will help with that, and also so that basically results in doing well in classes.
Hey Jaehoon, can start again.
From the beginning,
Yeah, just introduce yourself.
introduce myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Jaehoon Cho, and I'm a junior at Emory University. Hi, I'm Jaehoon Cho, and I'm a junior at Emory, and I'm studying music and biology. The question I was asked was how I thought I had changed over my course at Emory and what motivated me in my studies. And I actually postponed this interview by a week because I didn't think that I had changed all that much. So after a week of deep deliberation, I came to the conclusion that I in fact did not change very much. I feel like my personality in high school and college kind of remained the same, and my interests in biology and music were also the same. But I think coming to Emory, it kind of broadened my interest in biology. It broadened my interest in biology in that I was able to take a whole bunch of courses in different subjects in biology. It's kind of loud. Are you sure?
Keep going.
Okay. So, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Such as in developmental, organismal, biology 141 and 142, comparative vertebrate anatomy. So yeah. Anyways, God, I can't.